So this is Ieshia Jackson. This is her senior picture in her yearbook. Smart, beautiful, with her whole life ahead of her, but now she's been missing for over 2 years, and it seems like nobody cares. Not only that, her case is filled with holes and suspicious behavior. Her uncle, who has a criminal past, was the last person to see her alive in El Dorado, Arkansas. Late on Halloween night in 2020, he told Iesha's mother that he was taking her on a 5.5-hour trip to Houston to move furniture. In this car. Who does that? What 22-year-old all dressed up for a Halloween party with her friends would just leave on a 330-mile road trip to move furniture? Now, over the 2 days that Iesha was supposedly on the trip to Houston, her mom called her and her uncle countless times, and each time she was told that Iesha was sleeping or some other excuse. And normally whenever her mom would call her brother, music would be blaring inside his vehicle, but during these phone calls, however, it was completely silent. And now her uncle, who is a known drug dealer, is walking around free while Iesha is nowhere to be found. To make matters worse, the police detective assigned to the case allegedly told a citizen that Iesha's uncle had SA'd her in the past and that it could be proven. But yet the uncle was not pursued as a suspect because his alibi sounded credible. As if that wasn't bad enough, the El Dorado mayor told the same citizen that if they keep pushing the police department or accuse them of mishandling the case, then the cops will stop cooperating.
I should be able to say the police department did not follow the correct policy and procedure, and we shouldn't try to cover that up.
You toss that out there, I'll tell you what will happen. You will alienate yourself from any communication with the police department.
What do you mean if I toss what out?
That they had not followed proper procedure.
Okay. But that's still not, but it's the truth, so you told me to stick to facts. That's a fact.
Go and see what happens.
What do you mean? Do what and see what happens?
Logical as I can.
Do what and see what happens?
If you
say they're not following policy.
If you become accusatory.
That's not accusing. That's a fact.
Well, he's admitted that thing.
Yes.
Okay. Just let it lie.
It's absolutely ridiculous that a young woman can just disappear like this and nobody gives a shit. It's even more frustrating that people who are supposed to be helping are just brushing it off and not taking it seriously. Iesha's uncle is a known drug dealer with a criminal record, yet the police aren't pursuing him as a suspect in her disappearance, and the mayor is basically telling people to shut up about it? Something doesn't add up here. It's also worth noting that a third of the almost 300,000 girls and women reported missing in the U.S. in 2020 were black, yet those cases often get little attention or all but ignored by law enforcement and national news media. Iesha's case is just one example of the many missing black women who don't get the attention they deserve. So I'm here to ask you to help spread the word about Iesha and her case. Share her picture and demand answers from the El Dorado Police Department and the mayor's office. Let's make sure that Iesha gets the justice that she deserves and her story is not forgotten.